strong foundation is really important. Sometimes we don't look for the strong foundation. What we look for is that we look for the money and the resources and the other stuff. But we need to build strong foundation before even we think about money and before we think about even moving our idea to the next level. Foundation is very important. And the foundation that you build is some of these seminars that you are coming, some of these seminars that I attend. Why? Because these things are not taught in school. For example, leadership and management. How many of us that went to school that were in leadership roles? Some of us even class prefects, we never even get closer to class prefect, not to be talking about school prefect or SLC president. So we leave out of school without leadership and management skills. Some of these skills, you need to learn it yourself. That is the only way you can develop. It's more personal development. That is a strong foundation. Building mindset for success. Some of us, we don't build our mind before we start the pursuit of our dreams. We need to build our mind for success. I always tell people, success and failure starts in the mind before it's manifested. If you are going to go 5,000 meters with Mo Farah, probably if you are a young champion and you are now coming into the mainstream, you can easily be defeated in your mind before the whistle starts. So we need to build a mindset for success. That's why somebody can win the lottery, earn 10 million pounds, 5 years along the line, they file for bankruptcy. The mindset is not built for success. So when success comes, they can't handle it. You need to build your mind. I always tell people positive thinking and negative thinking starts in the mind. But the one that you feed it more will become the master of your mind. So if you are a negative thinker, don't expect a positive life. So the mind is a powerful tool for success. I'm so passionate about the mind because when your mind is skewed for success, other things will follow. When everybody says it's not possible, your mind says it is. Because you believe that you can make it. The mind is like a magnet, it attracts success. But if you want it to attract failure, it will attract it. I call the mind the fertile soil. What you put in there is what you get. So if you sow tomato seeds, don't expect pepper fruit. These are the foundation for success. Attitude. Some of us, our attitude. Sometimes if I go to a restaurant in Ghana and the attitude of the waiters and the waitress, they are walking like tortoise, presenting the food. And the way they even put the food down. Bam! Attitude is everything. There are certain restaurants, if I go there, I never go there again. Why? Attitude. They say a bad attitude is like a flat tire. If you don't change it, you can never move on. Attitude is very critical. Attitude towards your business, attitude towards work, attitude towards the people you are working with. Attitude is paramount. When you have got a very good attitude, it attracts other people. Then we talked about time management already. Then one of the things is passion. Passion is more important than a degree. Passion is more important than a degree. That is why many people that are either school dropout or they didn't go to school, they are the successful ones in our life today. How many people have you read that they were either school dropout? Who? From Michael Dell to Zuckerberg. Who? Too many. Why? Passion. They get how to drop. So many of them. When you read it, it's like, come on. Why are they able to succeed without education? That paper certificate. And you know what is it about? You can be a medical doctor. We say you are educated. You are not educated if you know nothing about finance. You are not educated if you know anything about personal development. You are not educated if you don't know anything about starting a business. So education in itself is like being literate, but at the end still illiterate. But what happens? The best teacher is to be an apprentice of your dream. That is where you end it in and out of your business. I have done what I'm doing from the scratch, from the zero. So I'm getting deep understanding of how it works. Because at any step in time, I learn. But some people want to be motivational speakers. They've got money. They start building billboards, branding, big. They haven't passed through the mill. Some of us, before we come out of the mill, you become that gold bar that everybody wants to put on your chest. Passion. Anything that you are not passionate about, it means that it's not for you. If you are doing something today and you are not passionate about it, that even today somebody calls you that come and deliver this, you say you are tired, it's not for you. If you call me 2 a.m. to come and speak to you in your bedroom, I'll come and do it because I love what I do. That's why sometimes I will travel. That's why sometimes I will go to certain places on my own expense because I love to do what I do. You need to be passionate. Find that thing. And we come with a level of degree of passion straight away. Desire, consistency. Consistency, I love it. For some of us, we start today, we go holiday for 2 weeks, we come back and take it again. You're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. Consistency, you need to be consistent with what you do. Let people see you that every day you are touching lives. You can't start today and break and come back the next day and think you succeed. You are just wishfully thinking. You're going nowhere. So we need to build a strong foundation before we can make it. Strong foundation. The farmer's expectations of sowing. To have the biggest fruit. That is the farmer's expectation. He wants to have that biggest fruit. And he wants to have a bountiful harvest. But what happened? But why is it that the stems, leaves, bars, roots, branches, that comes out first? If the aim is to have the fruit, why do we have this coming first? Do we need it? I was expecting when I put down the seed, I should have fruit coming off the ground and for me to eat it. But these things that you don't need the stem. What do I need the stem for? I'm not going to eat the stem. I cannot sell the stem. I cannot sell the leaves. What do I need the bars? What do I need the roots for? You don't need it. But these are the things that comes out first. Your main motive of sowing, which is the fruit, is the last that comes on it. Why? They prepare for this bigger fruit. Those things that comes first, they prepare you. So when you start something and you are not succeeding, you are not at where you want to be, you are preparing yourself for that bigger fruit. So it means that you are failing. It just means that the time is not right. Because it takes time for sowing and it takes time for harvesting. Between the two, there is a big gap. And that big gap is your stem and your leaves that are coming out preparing for your fruit. So whatever you are doing that you are not getting there yet, and you are still in the journey, you get to the stage where you have that fruit. So it will get to a stage where Oscar will not call people to come for seminars. People will be flying me around. That time my fruit has arrived. The fruit of my labor has arrived. From sowing to harvesting is hard work, and that is why a few people decide to sow. It's hard work. If the things the farmer goes through before he harvests, it's really hard work. And that is why most of us, we don't want to build on our ideas. Because building on the idea for you to be successful is also hard work. The ultimate aim of sowing is to have fruit. However, the fact that the plant has no fruit doesn't mean it will not be fruitful. Interesting. The ultimate aim of sowing is to have fruit. However, the fact that the plant has no fruit doesn't mean that it will not be fruitful. The fact that now somebody is not calling Oscar, go and speak here. Or the fact that people are not buying your books. The fact that the church that you are starting, nobody is coming the way you want it. It doesn't mean that you will not be fruitful. It means that the stems and all this are preparing you. Every day that you are sowing, you are fertilizing, you are pruning, you are watering. You will get it closer to your fruitful stage. You see, this tree, nobody is standing there. Nobody cares when you are a tree and there is no fruit. You only attract people when there are fruits on a tree. When there's nothing on the tree, people will walk by. So the fact that you think that now I've looked at my leaves, when will people come and invest in it? Listen, they are not coming because there's no fruit. But that doesn't mean that you are not doing well. The consolation you should have is that you were only having a seed, but now look at what you have. So you should believe that you are still on a journey. So you shouldn't give up, because it will reach a stage that fruit will come. So I call it the period of supply. This is the time you call people. Please, can I come and speak in your church, in your organization? You'll be calling them. Oh, please, can you give me opportunity? Please, can you give me some money to invest in this? You'll be calling them, but they are not going to listen because there's no fruit. But it will reach a time when there is fruit, they will be coming. They'll be calling Oscar, can you come and speak in your organization? I need you here. Please, and it will reach a time, they will call you, they say, I want you to come on the 10th of August. I say, I'm booked on the 10th of August. They say, how much are they paying? I said, they are paying me 10,000 pounds. I say, okay, I will pay 20,000 pounds for you to come. Because why? That is the period of demand. They are demanding your services. So until you get to the fruitful stage, nobody probably will care. And those that will care, sometimes when they come, they even want to only for shade. That's why they come. It means that they want something from you. That is why when you start, people use you. Many people have used me. Many people. Why? Because they came for shade. They didn't come to help me what? Get fruit. But don't get it twisted. That if the fact that they are denying you doesn't mean that you are not doing well. You need to find consolation that that seed that you had has really turned into roots, stem, leaves. Look, it's blossoming. But still, people still don't care. But you should have that consolation that you have been able to achieve that, even in the first place. So gradually, you will get there. And when you get there, I call it the power of attraction. From that time, you don't talk anymore. You don't ask anymore. Your phone will be ringing. It just happens. So you can only attract people when you become fruitful. So it means we have got work to do if we really want to pursue our dream. The period of supply and the period of demand. I'm going to show you some seeds here. It's just a symbol. But these seeds, I want you to keep it somewhere safe for the rest of your life. Anytime you see these seeds, you need to remember what I'm going to tell you. Keep it somewhere. I remember I spoke on the power of the seed somewhere, and there is a lady who said, not knowing the seed that you gave me, I tried to plant it and I've got it in my garden. And every time I see that seed, and I planted so many of them, anytime I see them, I start pursuing my dream because of what you said. I want you to keep it somewhere safe. It's just a symbol. You can get 2 or 3, whichever way. Just keep it as a symbol. You can listen.
Don't eat your seed.
Yes. Now, this seed that I have shared, there are 2 things that are going to happen, and I think we have already said it. There are those that love you, and there are those that are going to sow this seed. Many will eat it because they love that seed. Instant gratification, killing their hunger instantly. So now those that really eat their seeds, they are going to be full. But those that sow are going to be hungry. Now the point is that you can have so many of the seeds, but you can eat them and they will get finished. Now those that sow their seeds, they will be hungry for a period. But it will reach a time that their seeds will bear fruit. Now when their seeds bear fruit, this is what will happen. Those that ate their seeds, they will be looking for more seeds because they love it. They love to eat it. Now those that sow their seeds, what will happen is that they are going to have 3 types of things. They are going to have more seeds to sow, more seeds to eat, and more seeds to sell. So those of you that ate your seeds, you go to them to have more seeds to eat. Now when you eat the seeds, what will happen is that consistently as you need those seeds, you will go to them. So what is happening? You will start investing in them. Now it will reach a time these people will continue to have more seeds and so more seeds that they could not have the man to really what? To really even harvest and help them grow. So those that ate their seeds will go and help them to do that. And what happens? In return, they will just give you a portion of the seeds that they have. And they are going to do it upon their discretion, depending on the value you are bringing to their farm. So what am I saying? Many people in life eat their seeds. Sowing is a lonely journey. Because nobody wants to feel hungry initially. Everybody wants their stomach to be full. And you see those that are eating their seeds. It's a whole family. That is why we have got so many people that have jobs. Because it is instant gratification. If you get a job today, the next day you see money. But these people are not going to see their food for a long time. But over time, they will have more than those that ate their seeds. So learn to sacrifice today. Learn to invest today in your dreams. Learn to stay hungry today. Because that is the only way you can do what? You can have more seeds and more fruit. Many think today and few think tomorrow. Many think today and few think tomorrow. So those that eat their seeds will have a consumption mentality. And those that sow their seeds will have an investment mentality. So what do? They will eat their seeds. And the investment one will sow their seeds. The ones that eat their seeds will have lack. But the ones that sow their seeds will have abundance. The ones that eat their seeds, they will be dependent on other people to survive. Because it will reach a time their seeds will be finished. But the ones that invest will have independence. The ones that eat their seeds will have an employee mindset. The one that sow their seeds will have employer's mindset. And those that eat their seeds will be pension oriented. And those that really invest will have a legacy oriented. Because what happens? When they die, their legacy will live on. So we need to start having investment mentality from today. That is why it is challenging initially. What you are supposed to eat today, you are investing it so that you can have more in the future. So if we are working for somebody, this is how it is. Those people decided to sow, whilst we decided to do what? To eat. So depending on what they feel like, they give it to us. You see, when you are working for somebody, their bio, what is your bio? Because your bio will be in his book. You personally will not have one. So it will reach a time that if you are a cleaner in that company, in his book, you can become a full stop or a question mark. But if you are the CEO, he can devote a chapter for you. Some of us, we are just paragraph or a sentence in somebody's business. Unnoticed. We need to have an investment mentality. Consumption mentality takes about tomorrow, today. Investment mentality, so for the future. If you decide to eat your seeds today, it means you will get supply of seeds from those that sow their seeds. Hence, the more you continue to eat your seeds, the more you depend on them to survive. It's a principle. You can argue whichever way, but this is the principle. And that person will determine how massive. Sometimes he can even decide, have you gone to Tesco? Or they are doing maybe, how do you call it? They are sale, promotion. And they say you cannot buy three items. You just have to buy one. They determine what they want to sell for. So it will reach a time, they have got more seats, but they will tell you can only get one back, even if you have the money. I just put a quote on Facebook yesterday that if you are dancing to somebody's tunes, he can decide to stop it anytime. But if you are dancing to your own tune, you decide when to stop and when to play. I want to dance to my own tune. I don't care how long it will take me. I don't care how long the challenges on the road. All I want to do is I want to break free. I want to be my own boss. I want to manage my own affairs. I want to get up and say I'm going for holiday for 1 month. Not somebody sitting somewhere telling me that I can go for only 2 weeks. I want to take charge of my life. I cannot live in this prison for the rest of my life. No. It has to reach the time that I determine what I want to do with my life. And who says it's not possible? If you're a lady, you can cook. Why can't you start a restaurant? I know people that started small restaurants. Now in Ghana, they have got a chain of restaurants. Chain. Why are you wasting your time? We need to stop talking and start acting. We have talked for far too long and we are still where we are. Talking does not bring any results. If you continue to sit on this chair, you will stay here forever. But you can only get a new chair if you move out of this chair and go seeking for another chair. I cannot guarantee whether you can find a chair, but I can guarantee that there is the potential you can find a chair that's better than this. But we have got comfortable with this chair and we think this chair is comfortable. No, there are better chairs out there. If you decide to sow today, it means you are sacrificing your seed today for bountiful harvest of seeds tomorrow. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. The word is sacrifice. When people are sleeping, you are awake. When I see people who sleep 8 hours a day, I say, man, what are you sleeping for? This life is very short. In a week in London, I think there have been 3 or 4 stabbings. Life is too short. I don't want to live my life. I want to see this my short life, even if it's a short. I want to leave a legacy that somebody will say, because of this guy, this is the business that I have. That's a legacy. And we think our life starts at a certain age. The life starts now because there's no rehearsal. If there is rehearsal in this life, I will live in Ghana if I'm supposed to come back. Even if in a village, I'll farm. There is no rehearsal in this life. Therefore, have a mind shift from consumption to an investment mentality. This is the beginning of creating wealth and making a difference in our world today. You can only create wealth when you invest. That's the only way you can create wealth. And people have been able to do it. People have got businesses that are running. And they are not smarter than us. They are not intelligent than us. But what did they do? They sow. And trust me, it's not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes you cry. Sometimes I cry. Because sometimes you invest your time and resources in people that you think is going to get to return, to catapult you to a certain level, but they just all collapse. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the crown, not what is happening today. We have to get to that stage that people will say, yes, this guy, I need him. And that is how businesses are built. It reaches a time you don't hustle anymore. People bring business on your legs and you don't even pay anything. They've got the resources. It's amazing. I'm going to end with this. The power of patience and persistence. If you want to sow, one of the things you need to do is patience. And one of the things you need is persistence. Because it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. It takes time. It takes tenacity. It takes working hard. It takes consistency. It takes moving forward when it looks impossible. It gets to the time when people are saying, why are you wasting your time? I was discussing with my pastor that I got a very good job, lecturing job. And who wouldn't like to say, oh, I'm a lecturer? You go to party, oh, what do you do? I'm a lecturer. It sounds nice, isn't it? It sounds diplomatic. It sounds that you are up there. I had to turn it down. Why? Because it was going to cross with my vision. And it was good money. I know where I want to be. I told my wife, please, I would like to do this. We don't have money. But I cannot go for this. That even when I want to travel, I cannot travel. I have to do the assignment and teach only 10 times. No, I can't do that. Because my vision is bigger than that money they are giving me. Because it will reach a time that that money they are giving me, maybe one contract, I will make that money. Mm-hmm. And that is the vision I'm looking at. I'm not looking at today. I have to turn it down. The day I went for the interview, the guy was looking at me and was like, we don't normally do this. But I can tell you, you've got a job. When I go home, my contract was in the email. That is what I want to say, personal development. They gave me 15 minutes for presentation on marketing. When I finish this, even I didn't finish, he said, sit down. Interview for 20 minutes. Personal development. And do you know what I did? I went to their website and I learned about their vision and their mission. So whatever question they ask me, I will let it back to their school. So I was answering some of the questions that they cannot even answer. And that is the mindset we need to have. Your vision must be bigger than anything. I went for BBC radio course. And the whole UK, when we went there, the guys were saying, congratulations, you are the few lucky ones. Upon the hundreds of people that they took, they applied, they took only 20. And we, a small boy from a village somewhere, I was among. Why? Because what they asked for, I've done radio, I've documented my stuff. I put it in front of them. You can't ignore me. You can't. We need to build value. We need to build a portfolio for ourselves that it will reach a time we will not speak for ourselves anymore. The things we have done will speak for itself. And it starts from today. There's the story of this, the Chinese bamboo. The Chinese bamboo, when you sow the seed, this is what happens. The first year, nothing comes off the ground. You'll be watering, putting fertilizer, the sunshine, everything that you need. There is everything that you need for a seed to grow. It's happening live. It's okay. The seed should come up. The first year, nothing comes off the ground. Second year, the same. Third year, the same. Fourth year, the same. On the fifth year, the seed comes off the ground. And within 6 weeks, it grows 80 feet tall. And that's the Chinese bamboo. What am I trying to tell you? Sometimes it looks like it's not going to happen. Sometimes, I think when I give you the Chinese bamboo seed now, the Chinese bamboo seed, I say sow it. And the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, nothing happens. You come and insult me. You don't know the story. You come and insult me. That why do I have to give an idea that is not working? But what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that you need to have patience and you need to be persistent. So do you know why we can miss out on the Chinese bamboo? We will miss out because we will stop watering. The things that you need to do for it to grow, we will stop. So we will just be sitting down thinking that the seed can come off by itself. So the things that needed to do, we will stop it. We need patience and persistence. For me, I've grown to love persistence. And I've grown to know patience. Because as I told you earlier, people have used me. They use me and they dump me. But I believe in my vision. So I still gather the pieces and move on. So it doesn't mean it will not happen when your seed is not even coming off the ground. Persistence in the midst of challenges, in the midst of you don't have a pound in your account, in the midst of nothing at stake, you still go ahead and do it. Because some of us, we are a typical example. I remember sometimes my sister sent me a message, she needs some cash. And I just did the screenshot of my bank account and I sent it. He said, hey, I'm even better. Because why? I don't leave my vision behind. Whether I have it or I don't have it, my vision still goes on. And that is some of us, so that's one of our biggest challenge. That if things are difficult, we give up. Or we stop, or we go for a break. And sometimes that break becomes perpetual. So we need to have patience. We need to persist. That is the only way we will succeed. In this life, we are all born to be successful. But not all of us will be successful. Because some of us will be eaters, some of us will be sowers. But the sowers are very few. That is why 5% of the population employs 95%. Meaning that many of us don't want to sow. But today, I want you to go out of the door and start sowing. Whatever business that it is, whatever idea that, start working on it. If it is business plan, start writing. Whatever that you need to do, speak to people. Go and speak to people. That's what I do. I call people. I talk to people. How do we do this? How do we do that? Let's do this. Let's do that. I run with ideas. Maybe the next 15, 20 years, maybe I can be a shareholder in about 100 companies. Why not? Because as the value is being built, people come to you. And we need to position ourselves. When you see all these people, I was talking about somebody that Kwame Despite in Ghana. You think all the business he's doing now is coming from his ideas? No, people come to him and say, I've got this idea. He's got the resources, he invests, move on. You want the dragons then? Every business that comes, the good ones, they invest in it. How long has that dragons then been? And how many businesses are these people having shareholding? They are sitting down, the money that troops into their account, they cannot even verify. Because it's coming from different sources. That is how you position yourself in this world. If you are waiting for 30 days to make money, I'm sorry, that is a poor mindset. You need to be making money at any point in time in life. That even today, before you realize somebody has put money in your account, that this business deal, somebody will say, yes, this we did this. Money will be trooping into your account. But waiting for 30 days. Who said that should be the rule? That you have to wait for 30 days to see money. That shouldn't be the rule. You see those guys that are selling on the street at West Croydon, the one that are selling phone accessories. Huh? Sometimes speak to them. You think they wake up and go and stand there? They see money every day. And that money that they see, it is far better than what we go and waste our time, 8 hours, 12 hours. And that is how we have to position ourselves. Position ourselves to sow instead of eating the seeds. So it's possible to have this tree. Look at how big it is. Your idea can grow to become this. Now it will reach a time that you have got a restaurant that is big. We can all achieve it. Why not? And this big tree is coming from that small seed. It's amazing how it works, isn't it? What is in you is bigger. So it's been an amazing journey today. I've enjoyed it. I don't know whether you enjoyed it as well. But I want you to go out there and start sowing. Start doing your best. I can guarantee you that the next 10 years will be more happier that you sow. If you don't sow, you'll be more miserable the next 10 years, probably. Because the more it's difficult getting job, the more it's becoming chaos leading on somebody's life to make it. I know a lady I work with, she just stopped the job. They say, oh, outside Nigeria, they say the job 3 months now. She's very hungry. Where is the job? So you have to be your own job, create your own. And it's possible. So we can become that giant tree. So my book will be available on Amazon coming from the 20th of May, The Inspirational Wisdom for Today. And it will also be at iwft.oscarbimpong.com. And topic for next STEPOUT seminar is A to Z of business startup. Sometimes we start business but we don't know the processes of starting. We just wake up and somebody says, oh, this business is good. We just go for it. What actually do you need to start a business? Very important. I see somebody that name his business 1 Corinthians 3:16. What kind of business name is that? We need to start learning certain things in terms of starting a business. So we need to really know the in and out of starting a business. That will be the next one, and it's planned for the June 3rd, 2017. But I'm looking at the time because I'll be called to do STEPOUT on the 26th in Milton Keynes, and I'm also doing one in Mitcham Victory Bible Church on the 28th. So on the 3rd, I'm trying to see whether it will come on because I can't do those two, then do on the 3rd as well. So I'll see how it goes. It's always possible if only you believe. You cannot believe in something that your heart is not there. So it's always possible if only you believe. So it's been amazing. Thank you very much for coming. It's been wonderful. And I'm really blessed. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Oscar. Wow. That's a wonderful speech. I believe, as he said, life is all about investing. Life is all about sowing the seed. So this is a seed that has been sown today. What we do with what we've received will determine what we will get. So let's go out today and sow these seeds. And I'm quite sure one day we shall all meet together at the top. Yes. All right. I want us to also take this opportunity, small opportunity, to also sow into STEPOUT as a seed. Any amount. I mean, believe you me, whatever he is doing today is all about a source. And one of the key things is also when you sow in the right places. Well, to use the words of Jesus, Jesus said, these words I speak to you, they are life and they are spirit. Every word has a life, every word has a spirit. So when you connect to a word, the life follows you, the spirit also follows you. So believing that step out will be one of the greatest things. For us to also step out in what we need to do, I want us to take just a step of faith. Do it today as a beginning of everything. Sow a seed and then believe that whenever we go out to a seed, whatever seed we have, the dream vision, we can also step into what we need to do. Right. So in other formats, if there is a account or if it is cash, any format that we can also give before we leave. Thank you.
Welcome.
Right.
So come to a close, right?
Yes.
Okay, also you can pray the
Okay.
Shall we be on our feet? Let's bring the meeting to a close. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this time. We appreciate your doings and your workings in the life of Oscar Bimpong. And we thank you that, Lord, you open the door for us to come and listen to such an awesome information about the power of a seed. We believe that you are the one that's first sown. So we pray that, Lord, you will give us the grace and the strength to go out there and continue to sow these seeds. And we believe that in future, we will not be dependent upon others, but our seed will give us freedom and the independence we want. We thank you again that, Lord, these seeds of Oscar Bimpong will also give him more fruits in his life. And that we know that this is great beginnings. I will not call it little, great beginnings. And we know one day we will hear outside, as you have made a lot of people, we will hear about him in a big stories. We pray also that people here also will use this same vein to develop their potentials. And we thank you that, Lord, in all, we can all celebrate. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Amen. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you.
I hope you've all enjoyed the message that was passed across to us from Oscar Bingo right there. A lot of inspiration that is, that is very powerful. I'm just gonna bring Oscar himself just to speak to us in less than a minute, so that he might be able to tell you, where the next event, will be held, and also, if you might be able to help, in terms of, a kind of contribution to what he's doing. Remember, we've been saying it so many times, we need to come together and unite, and we need to unite in not just, in knowledge, but sometimes it might be financial assistance, so that we can take this message, across to not just those in London, also those back in, in anywhere, any part of African country. So I'm going to bring Oscar. He's going to speak to us so that you might be able to hear, where the next event will be taking place, and then we could be able to take it from there. Okay. Wow. This has been a very, beautiful day. You've delivered that message. We've had so many people that have been watching you on Facebook Live, but I want you just in about a few minutes before the whole program finishes. I know it's already finished. Pass the message on to those that are watching you now, where the next event is going to be, and then what is the key thing, about Oscar Bingo.
Yes, thank you very much for this opportunity. Niger Diaspora has partnered with STEPOUT with Oscar Bimpong, and we really appreciate your time for coming. Yeah, actually, this program is born to bring the best out of people. And to be quite honest, we want to really inspire a lot of people. We want to really get people out of their comfort zone to really get to where they want to be in life. So basically, I'm having one program on the 26th in Milton Keynes. STEPOUT program is at is it Hilton Hotel or whatever. I'll put the dates out there, and I'm having one in Mitcham on the 28th as well. So there are more in the pipeline, and there's going to be one on 3rd June. The 3rd June one is about A to Z of business startup, and the one in Milton Keynes is about breaking the glass ceiling. Some of us, we think there's a glass ceiling on our lives that we cannot go beyond it, but that glass ceiling can be broken. It all depends on how you see it. So it's been an amazing journey. We want people to come and partner with us, invest in this project, because we want to go out there. We don't want to stay in London. We want to say we can go to Manchester. We will just say we want to go to maybe Scotland and do this program. It's all about resources and money. And if you can invest in this, we can also be blessed and also help take this to a different level. So please, you can inbox Niger Diaspora, or my name is Oscar Bimpong on Facebook. Then we can take things around. So I want you to stay blessed. I want you to understand that there is power within a seed. On the outside, it doesn't look great, but on the inside, there is power. Ignite the power within you, and you will succeed. Stay blessed.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, you've had it all. In the next 1 hour, Niger Diaspora heading again to the next event. I'll be coming back again live, within the next 2 hours, depending on, I'm right here in Croydon, but I think the next event is right somewhere in Houston, and also we're having another one this evening, that will be coming live to you, where Niger Diaspora, in collaboration with Oscar Bingo, we're working as their media partner. If you want us to transmit whatever you're doing live on Facebook, pass the message on, get in touch with me, and we'll definitely be there, to deliver that message. Again, my name is Olayomi Koiki. I'm just going to bring one of those that have attended this event so that we can hear the view, of one person that have actually, been able to listen to Oscar Bingo, and he'll be able to tell us, whether, he has been able to, pick one or two information. I'm going to turn the camera around. Can you tell us your name, my brother?
My name is Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay, you've had Oscar Bingo, spoke about the seed, and I'm very sure, that is a very powerful statement. The seed is what a lot of us just throw away without thinking of. But I'll let you just say, in one word, tell us what the message that you think you've had today, and then you might be able to pass that on as well to those that are watching this live.
Well, I mean, this is one of the, I mean, as being pastor, when you talk about seed, is one of the most powerful things, but I believe a lot of people have ignored it, even in Christianity now. And today's message is being really, very informative and very powerful. And I believe, what I heard here has really challenged me, especially the story of the Chinese bamboo. We need that perseverance and that patience when it comes to seed sowing. And that is what I really want to encourage people, that they shouldn't give up so soon. They shouldn't give up and throw the towel too early. But being patient is very important, and try new things. Don't just sit down idle. That is what the main thing is. Try what is inside you, no matter how little it is. You can start something, and by the time you realize, you will be up there, and things will be working out for you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, you've had it out there. I'll be back again within the next an hour or plus. As soon as I'm about to go live, I'll put the message out. But another big event is happening right there in the central London, and I'll be coming back live, with that event. Again, as usual, Niger Diaspora, and my name is Olayomi Koiki. Thank you very much.